Hello. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the channel if you are new. If you are new, hi, I'm Dan from aka Caligulicious. This is part 2 of my colouring chat for February. We are working in the absolutely gorgeous Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hanna Karlzon. This is take number 2. We did this and I don't like it at all. It's horrible. So I'm changing my plan and I'm going for ink tints on the hair. I did want to mix up what I was using for this page, and I do like using ink tints for hair. So I'm actually going to go with Spring Green, and Fern Green with maybe a little bit of, I don't know how to say it, Ionian Green. So let me just grab them. What did I say? Spring Green. Spring Green. And I think I might just go with Spring Green for now. Sharpen that bad there. So how are we? How are we doing? Are we all good? It's Wednesday. Wednesday is like my new colouring chat night. Lee's watching Landscape Artist of the Year, which means I can come up here and create. I just want to see what this looks like. This is why I'm doing it super fast, and just have some fun filming for you guys. The weather is absolutely horrendous outside. So if you do hear any like rattling or howling, it is just the wind. It is not my pet werewolf or me howling at the full moon. And I thought I'd do ink tints because I'll actually get some done. I'll get it done a bit quicker. So I've got Spring Green. I'm basically just going to colour a lot of it in Spring Green and then add the Ionian Green for the shadows. How you can see. So it's Wednesday. It is the final week of term. We have 2 days left. If I said I was incredibly excited, it would be an understatement. I cannot wait to be off. I can't wait to just be able to colour and get some videos filmed, get some whips finished, work on my buddy colours that I've got planned for this month. I'm aware that the month is rapidly cracking on. I'm just testing this. This Arteza brush pen is lovely, but it fully has a mind of its own, as in it just kind of goes really watery when it wants to. I'll probably tidy this up with some pencil. But I don't really mind. She's a forest fairy sprite, so we'll just embrace the nature. So it's been a busy week in school. I'm pretty tired, but it's all good. So I'm not gonna lie, I just tackle her quite random. So I'll put my dark colour, obviously my shadows, in random places and keep mixing it up. We're just going for a bit of fun. And then I'll add some pencils to shade when it's all done, but only a tiny bit. Like I'll just shade in some extra shadows. I won't be going mad, but I did want to use different materials on this. I've got some new well, I bought some new green gelatos because I thought I'd give them a whirl on the background, but then decided that I was going to colour her green, so we might not be going green background yet. I've not fully decided. This is just a bit of a fun page, just enjoying it. So I haven't really done much this week. I'm working on my body colour with Anne in our Kelly O'Gorman calendar, and Anne's page is absolutely stunning. Mine's just very green. I must be embracing my forest furry side at the minute because everything seems to be green. So I've been working on that this week. I have also, finally, we have a printer. We've got a printer that works. Our printer died, and we had an A3 printer. And they're quite expensive, and we seen one that we want. And it was quite expensive. And then it went down in price, so we got it. So that's finally been delivered. So we now have a printer. I now have some decent paper. So if anybody has seen my green man, the Hanna Karlzon green man, that me and Sam from Sam's Way Colouring did way back in the summer now. I think it was August. I had an absolute nightmare with that paper. This is looking very messy at the minute, but it'll all be fine. I had a nightmare with the paper that I was working with. It was actually a printer paper, like a kind of matte photograph paper. Like, for printers, it just absolutely drank the ink on my markers and just left the smudgiest, streakiest skin. So we just had to keep going darker and darker and darker. Which I suppose isn't bad because he's a tree. But even the pencils just did not want to behave. Like the core was just sliding all over it was bizarre. It was very stressful. I absolutely love the page, but it was not an enjoyable process. But I finally have some paper. Got some Is it Canson? It's here, just let me have a look. Canson Bristol, and I've printed off my first PDF. It's this gorgeous page. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see it. It was free from Mystic Art Mirrors for Valentine's Day. I've just basically had a play with, I just wanted to see how things would work. So we've just got some alcohol marker, some Arteza on the skin, and we went this lovely orange colour, which is gold, actually. Gold Pro marker, beautiful orange colour. I've used some gel pen on her nails. Were kind of going for an orangey theme. I don't know why, I just went for it. We're going to add some pencil and see what happens, so looking forward to having just a play on that one. I did do another version that I was again just playing and testing different things. Some kind of, I didn't like this skin, but I do now. And I spoiled it just by slapping this pencil all over the place. I was just playing, but I do like that skin. Can't remember what pen I used. So I'm thinking as this dries, I am liking it a little bit more. Can you hear that wind? Crazy. Zoom us back in. So yeah, I've had a little bit of play. I've got whips going on all over the shop at the minute, which it isn't like me. I think I said that last time, but I've got a fair few whips on the go. Well, actually no, I've finished 2. I've finished my Coco Wire Witch. So I finished her. I finished my Kirby page for Chinese New Year. So I have this page to do, which other than finishing little bits off camera that you have seen me done. So I don't know if I'll get all this hair finished tonight. But if I do, I will. If I don't, I will finish it off camera so that I've not got to colour and chats where I'm doing the same thing, because I don't want you to be bored. I will only work on this probably with you guys, so that's fine. I don't mind that one. And I have my lovely whip in my Kelly O'Gorman calendar, which I'm hoping will get finished this weekend, because otherwise it's going to be the end of the month and the calendar's not even been up. So that's the plan. And then I've got some more buddies in the pipeline for this month. Basically, I'm not really planning on doing anything on my week off other than just colouring. So I'll just be able to sit and colour my socks off. I actually quite like this now, and I think when I add the darker green, I might use a light fast. I've got a really dark green, a dark green in the light fast that I think will work quite nice. But I used Inktense on the other page in this book, the one where she's like surrounded by the leaves and the acorns, and I loved it. We've just booked some tickets for the cinema on Saturday. We are going to watch Death on the Nile. If anyone's seen Murder on the Orient Express, I absolutely loved it. Seeing some dodgy reviews for this one, but I'm not bothered. I am going because I enjoy it. These were my original plan for the hair, by the way. I'm not feeling them. I just, not because anything wrong with them. It just wasn't the vibe I was going for. So we are back with the ink tents. Not mad about, because I love them. Interested to see what the ink tents works like on that Bristol paper. So when I said I just mixed the hair up, I'm going to colour this like whole strand in the darker green, but fade it out. So as I was saying, we've had a busy week in school. Monday we've started an art theme week, which I do love an art week. We are on sculpture this time. I'm really enjoying teaching it. But then Monday we had a visit from a farm. How exciting. Absolutely loved it. Kids loved it. The farm people brought pigs, goats, a Shetland pony, cute. What else did they have? There's like smaller things like chinchillas, rabbits, a chicken. And today we had, oh, the wet's just got on that. I wasn't feeling this one at all. It was birds of prey. Nope. Not for me in the slightest. Don't like birds. Genuinely don't like anything that flaps. Like, I mean, butterflies can send me off the edge. Like the butterfly house at Chester Zoo, that's not enjoyable for me. That's horrendous. Horrendous. I still go in it every time, but I don't like it. The Batcave, I go in it every single time. I can't describe how scared I am. It's the flapping past the head, which gives me an actual breakdown. So the man today had, like, I don't even know because I didn't go in. I walked through the hall at one point and it was a white owl and it just started flying around the hall, and I thought, nope, absolutely not. There was like some kind of eagle thing. It was absolutely huge and it was flying all over the place. It's just not for me. I love animals and I love the zoo, but birds, no. Absolutely not. I definitely think it, well, it doesn't start from, but my nan had a budgie called Percy after my granddad, and she just used to let it like do what it wants. Like it didn't stay in a cage, it just like flew. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Me and Percy weren't friends. I was just going to try and even this out because I've somehow ended up with like a line. I don't know why. It's probably where the water's dried. So I'm just see what happens. But this is quite a nice green, a nice combo. And I'll probably, even though I'm colouring all these strands in, like this one, like these little, I'll probably add little green metallic bits to her hair too. I need to keep not colouring near where it's wet because it makes it go really dark. So that's like been a little bit exciting this week. I finished Yellow Jackets. Anyone else watched it? I've asked this before. If you have, we need to talk about it. What did you think of the ending? Was you left with 50,000 questions? Because I was. I loved it. Apparently November's when it's back. I'm excited for that. I might use Inktense on this, like butterfly TRN. I might do it in this video because I love using Inktense for doing gold. I don't know how I kind of decided to do it one day, but I'd love it. And I do like colouring gold, I do, but like with pencils, but this just is so much easier and quicker. Just wondering where my other, yes, I should swap water brushes because I don't know why, but this is just not breaking down the pigment as well. I've absolutely ruined this one though. It's frayed to death. Might swap between them. Might just keep swapping, mixing it up. So again, I'm just moving that shadow into different places each time. I'm planning on getting a fair few videos filmed this weekend too. Well, Sunday probably. Saturday we're going to pictures, and then we'll probably watch a film when we come home. But look what I've got. Look what I've had delivered today, guys. Ta-da! I'm really impressed with how this came. Look how thick it is. Amazing. I'm going to do like a little video. I'll do a first impressions video on them. I've literally swatched about 6 colours before when I got in because I just really wanted to try them. They seem nice, different than I was expecting, but they do seem nice. But the amount of extras that come with it, oh my god, couldn't believe it. But I'll show you all in the video. So I'm going to try and get that filmed. We've had a move around in the den. So the room that I colour in, we call it our den. It's like our staff, basically our office, spare room. We've had a move around so that we could home the new printer. So desk tour is on its way. honestly, this brush just works a lot better. I don't know why. I think I need to get another one of these. So desktop / colouring corner is definitely going to be done. I know I keep saying it, but please just bear with me. I've had a busy week, and if I've not been working at home when I get in from work, I have been sat on the couch colouring in, catching up on some TV. Has anyone been watching And Just Like That? I absolutely love Sex and the City. And when I seen that it was coming back, I was living. Can you just see the difference? Literally from just using that brush, but she'll look fine when I've shaded it out. I'm not worried. Definitely going for like elf, forest princess realness. So, subscriber check. We're on 671, which I'm absolutely blown away by. Thank you every single one of you who've subscribed and watches and comments. Honestly, I fully appreciate every single one of you who watches and comments and just sends me little messages. Like, it just makes this feel so much worth it. This was genuinely something I toyed with the idea for so long. I wanted to do a calligraphy channel for so long, and then this happened, and I am going to get to calligraphy, I promise. Again, I keep saying it, but it's just hard when work is so busy. But I just can't believe that so many of you subscribe. It absolutely just is amazing. I fully appreciate it so much. This is a really awkward piece of hair to colour in. I don't know, I'm trying to go this way a minute. Yeah, so I have no plans for half term other than really just colour, get some content made, relax. I really just need some time. Like, don't get me wrong, I relax a weekend, but it goes so quick. You're like, I sometimes don't want to colour because the time goes so fast, and then you're like, oh my god, it's time to go to work again. Really looking forward to the cinema. I love the cinema. Does anyone else love the cinema? What was the last thing you went to see? Let me know in the comments. Mine was... what was mine? June. I don't know how to say it. Loved it. It's coming on Sky soon, so that must have been a while ago. Got the book. I need to read the book. And I'm I'm going to have the full cinema experience. I'm not going to lie. There will be popcorn. There will be sweets. Might even treat myself to a Fanta Ice Blast. And then we are having pizza on Saturday night. We never have takeaway anymore because obviously the diet situation. But we're going to celebrate being off and have a pizza, which I'm already salivating about, because pizza is generally my favourite food group. Pizza is a food group, I'm just throwing that out there. Sunday will obviously consist of leftover pizza and exercise, probably a lot of it. Sunday's also going to consist of a lie-in. The only day of a weekend I can't. I'm playing the only day of a weekend if I can. I could just not go Slimming World and have a lie-in. So I pre-ordered. Anyone else in this same situation, please either leave me a comment or drop me a message on Instagram. Just I'd be interested. Anybody in the UK who ordered or pre-ordered the new Mythographic Wild Winter? I pre-ordered that on, want to say something daft, like the 20, they might have even been the 5th or the 15th of January. Obviously it was released on yesterday, the 15th, and it's not shipped. It's not even available to buy on Amazon. So I'm just wondering, has anyone had the same? Has anyone got any information? Is it a publishing issue? Is it a supply issue? I had a look on WH Smith's, because normally if I have got a couple of books from there. So for example, I pre-ordered Dark Art on Amazon and the same thing happened, so I cancelled it and bought it from WH Smith's. But I've done the same to see if that would like solve the situation, because it's a beautiful book and I actually do want it. But it's not even on there, so I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. I've not cancelled my order yet. I was going to, but Lee was like, don't do it yet. But then I did have a Google and I didn't actually bring up any other suppliers, so I don't really know. Maybe it is just purely a supply issue. If anyone knows, will you please just let me know? I mean, it's not like I'm in desperate need of a colouring book, let's be honest, but I love flipping through books with you lot and telling you what I think. I also love a Joseph Catabang book. But we shall see. I'm sure it'll turn up at some point. Is that piece, do you think? think when I have finished filming this, I'm going to go and plonk myself on the couch and watch a bit of YouTube myself. And probably work on my calendar. Need to actually, what we're on the 16th, might do this next week, but I want to set up my March pages, you know, in my colouring companion. So I'm going to do that as a video, just so you can see how I do it and do a bit of calligraphy, and I just basically have a play. And I'm not going to lie, I've bought loads of stickers and washi tapes to like really funk it up, because I think if you do put the effort in to make it quite nice, and you're going to go out of your way to use it. Like I come upstairs to write in it when I think of an idea, or I think, oh, I need to do that. And I think I do it because I've made it kind of pretty, and I'm hoping that it's going to kind of evolve as we go through the year. I'm going to learn, not learn, but I'm going to sort of understand what I use it for, what works well, what pages are working well. I'm not going to add stuff to it as the year goes on. I think it'd just be nice to like look back at the end of the year and be like, look at this, what I did. Like, look at all these pages that I did. And I have a printer now, so I can start like taking pictures and sticking stuff in. Maybe that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? I mean, I could just open my books and look at them, but it's just like a nice little journal. I'm feeling that idea. So I'm probably not going to get this whole hair done, but I'm definitely going to try and achieve this one side, because this side is pretty similar. Sorry, I've got really itchy hands, must be dry skin. And I'm going to tackle some golds just so I can show you how I go about that as well. Is anybody actually off at the minute for half term, or has anyone got children off at the minute? Have you got anything planned? I know my school tends to be a little bit out of sync with other schools. We tend to be off when everyone's in. Something popped in my head I was going to say, and I've forgotten what it was now, but so never mind. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Do love working with Inktense. Like, I just like the effect it gives, and it gives quite a nice effect on this paper. Like, it is very painterly, like watercolory. Like, she is bordering on, she looks much greener on camera, like Joker green. She's not like that in real life. I mean, her hair is green, but that's the vibe we're going for. I wanted it to have green hair. She has it. I just thought I'd do this, so I don't know why I was doing what I was doing before, when I was literally colouring a strand, activating it, colouring a strand, activating it. We'll be there all day. That's why I'm just kind of going for it, and then we'll just activate it all together. Now, I did want to, I think I'm going to black this out. She has no hair detailing, so this bit I'm going to have as hair here, and I'm going to black out probably with a fine liner or a Posca pen. the insides, because I'll show you what I did it on the other page. Let me just show you. Remember where she is. There she is. So I blacked it out on that one. I just quite like it. And this is the other hair that I did with the Inktense, and I love it. She's like a lovely copper red head. She's gorge. And I didn't actually use any pencil on that, but I think I will on this. Only a tiny bit. I have to say Inktense are like, I would go as far as to say like one of my favourites to work with. I wish there was more colours. Like, I'm just greedy, I'm not gonna lie. 76 is absolutely plenty, but, or 72, whatever it is. I just wish there was more. Anyone else agree? Or is that just me being utterly greedy? And as you know, I'm a page turner, I can't help it. I know I say this all the time, but I really need to do a live so that like I can talk and you can talk back to me, because I do love that. Let's activate this baby. Why the page is this way round. Let me get some kitchen roll. Just sort of do that bit while we think on. If you see me going over any bits that I've already done, let's just ignore that fact, like it's not happening. I do that quite often. I literally sit there like, why is nothing happening? Oh yeah, I've done it. Lol. This is a lovely, lovely green. I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to have to go and get my eyes tested as well. You know when you're tired and you have stingy eyes? That is me every time I'm doing something at the minute. Like whether it's marking books, like now, my eyes are stinging doing this, and I probably should put my glasses on. I have actually been wearing them in school. I need an eye test though, they probably need relensing. Well, this, I gotta say this every single time, but this hour goes super, super fast. I should just not talk, and then I can speed it up, but then it's not colour and chat, it's a speed colour. Maybe I should do a speed colour. Good God, I'd imagine it'd be about 4 hours long, even as a speed colour. Has everybody seen that there's a new distress ink coming? Oh my goodness me, what colour do we think it's going to be? The 26th it is being announced, and I, for one, cannot wait. I will be pre-ordering that bad boy, and in fact I'm going to do what I did last time, and I'm going to pre-order the oxide and the acrylic, because that acrylic paint is flipping amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do a video talking paints, and we'll do a background using it because it is just divine. So again, I'm not gonna lie, you've watched me colour the same thing in for an hour. I do apologise, I hope I've not bored you to death. We are going to do some gold in a minute before we end the video, because I, for one, am shattered and did not know that that was the time. I'm just going to go this way, but I really do like the way the hair is turning out. I think it's going to have to be a jacket potato and beans for lunch tomorrow, because there is not a chance I am going to cook something now. I will put a jacket potato in the microwave and pour some beans on top. Easy option, but still on plan. Funnily enough, I've not actually weighed myself this week. Yeah, I am one of those awful people who wears themselves every single day. And then fumes when nothing happens. So I'm trying to break that little habit because it's not the best. So I think we probably will add some like metallic green, or maybe outline a hair. I'm not sure, but do love that. But just before I go, what I wanted to show you is, if I can remember, now I can never ever remember this, but I tend to do my gold in like tan, and use, oh, not even on camera, use tan and ochre. Sometimes I use amber, and sometimes I'll add a little bit of mustard. I might go mustard just to make it a little bit brighter actually. I think I'm going to go amber and mustard this time for the gold effect. I need to actually put these pencils in order, and don't know what I was going to say. Oh, label them in pencil case. So I've got amber and mustard. And this should be quite a bright kind of gold. And then what I tend to do is, so I use amber because it's the darker colour as like the shadowy areas. And then I'll use this mustard. I don't think I've used this combo yet, so I don't know what's going to happen, but it should look quite nice. And then I'm going to stick with this because it works really well. And then just obviously activate it, but start off with your lighter area, because as soon as you move into I think I've been a bit of a stinge with the colours there because they're not very bright, and probably add some brown to this. So, and that's kind of how I tend to do my gold. It's normally a little bit darker than that, so we're going for quite a bright gold on this one. I think I'm going to do the whole bug gold and I may do that off camera. We'll just see if we get time. If not, I'll do it next time. But I'm going to definitely finish this skin. I'm going to finish this hair. So next time you see her, she will be fully wigged. She'll have a full body, and she'll be ready to tackle some other little pieces. She needs them lips doing, and those eyes need doing. But for now, I am going to leave it there. I'm going to thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Love working on a bit of hair. Love anything to do with Inktense. So that was quite fun. And I will see you all in the next one. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and I would fully appreciate any comments you want to leave me. I hope I've not bored you silly. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.